Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Fallout 4 runs on a modified creation engine. That's actually Skyrim's engine, just upgraded. Now the upgrade includes better lighting, added crafting and structure building, and a new character editor. If you remember the world of previous Fallout titles, they were dominated by palettes of gray, brown, and green. It was very drab. The world of Fallout 4, however, is bursting with color, and even blue skies, or the occasional green one. It largely looks great, minus a few textures here and there. Character models are vastly improved. The new character creation tool is a fine improvement from the tried and true tools from previous games. Many animations are also improved. Deathclaws, for example, have always been just about the scariest thing in any Fallout game, and they've somehow found a way to make them even more worrisome. They have ferocious lunges, and they react to damage. Now, where some animations have been truly improved, it's a little surprising where some haven't, particularly facial animations.
Every day you're gonna buy stuff. Food, ammo, beer, whatever. And you pay with caps. Caps, bottle caps. What is this, fucking 1612?
With the focus on spoken dialogue trees, it makes some discussions seem a little distracting when the animation doesn't quite sync up. The spoken dialogue system largely works, but sometimes 4 options for response seem a little bit limiting, especially when they're vague, one-word descriptions of what your character is about to say. Since this game is teeming with content, Bethesda saw fit to remove the level cap. EXP is plentiful, and gaining levels and perks happen in almost every play session. The perk system is very logical now, allowing for easy planning of what kind of character you wish to play as. After putting ranks into each of your special attributes, you can choose to take a rank in a perk, or raise one of your attributes when you level up. Perks are available depending on how many ranks are in each attribute, and may also be dependent upon the player's level. Both the overall gunplay, as well as the optional RPG-like VATS, or Vault-Tec Assisted Targeting System, have received nice overhauls. Bethesda actually hired some ex-Bungie support to fix their gunplay from previous Fallout games, and now the guns feel a lot more impactful. VATS is also changed. Rather than pausing time, it actually just slows down time. Successful hits on various limbs update on the fly while time slowly progresses. VATS also has a critical meter that charges by the hit and can be unleashed at the player's discretion. Note that even though VATS no longer pauses the game, entering into your Pip-Boy still does, so no rush on planning out what mix of chems and weapons you need to use to take out that super mutant brute. Crafting and settlement building have become a central pillar of Fallout 4. With Crafting System, Bethesda has put a value on every lootable item in the game, as they can now be scrapped into component parts. These component parts can then be used to upgrade and customize weapons and armor, as well as build your settlements. So now, largely garbage items like a Braxo cleaner or the old antique globes can now be useful and are actually kind of sought after. Adhesive seems to be the most important for weapon modding, so grab the duct tape, especially if it's military grade. The crafting system offers numerous layers of customization for both weapons and armor. Normal weapons and armor can be upgraded with various effects depending upon certain perks taken. There are also unique items that offer various additional buffs. For example, I found a metal left leg piece of armor that offers a +2 bonus to luck. Armor is no longer just an outfit and some headwear, but now it actually consists of 7 separate pieces. There are some full outfits the player can find, but generally it's best to go with a piecemeal approach. That means managing and upgrading left and right arms and legs pieces, a headpiece, a chest piece, as well as an undergarment. It can be a bit much to manage sometimes, especially when variously named customizations are applied to each piece. At times, it felt like the Pip-Boy might not have been perfectly suited for managing armor loadouts. Power armor has also changed drastically. It used to be just an outfit, but now it's a complete exosuit that stacks against the armor that you're already wearing. You truly feel like you're a walking tank when you enter the cockpit of your suit. Like the regular armor, power armor now consists of a frame exosuit that can be equipped with mixed and matched customizable pieces of power armor. One drawback to note, power armor runs on fusion cores that are not always widely available, so you gotta make the consideration if you should be hoarding these things for desperate times later on. Since this game is so heavy on customization, your musical experience is no different. There are two major music-based stations to tune into. One has a large selection of classical music, with the other a DJ playing a mix of newly selected oldies and some favorites from previous games. If you get sick of the radio, you're also free to just enjoy the wonderful atmospheric noise, such as cicadas in the background, and the 65-song composed soundtrack. Overall, Fallout 4 on the PlayStation 4 feels pretty optimized. Minor issues worth noting consist of some frame rate drops occasionally, and I've gotten stuck on a map and had to reload a save. I haven't crashed the game, however. Companion AI is just as it was in previous games, a bit wonky, but they are interesting characters to have with you. The main caveat I have with this game is that while Fallout 4 is absolutely teeming with content and it's a blast to play, you gotta know mods will not be coming to PlayStation 4 anytime soon, and they've been promised to Xbox first. Strange world we live in. I know many people that love modding previous Fallout and Elder Scrolls games, so make sure you consider that before you buy the vanilla version for the PlayStation 4. With those issues and that caveat, however, Fallout 4 has to be the most addicting and content-heavy game we've played on PlayStation 4. I'm looking forward to spending many more countless hours exploring every nook and cranny of the Commonwealth. We're giving this a 5 out of 5.